in the pale moonlight. Hello everybody, it's Trillian Swan here, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction to Illyria, which is the new server that myself and Mr. M and Sea Dragon ARM and Jack the Firelord and Benneth have all been playing on. It is a private whitelisted server, but we'd love to show you around and not just keep it all entirely to ourselves. And I'm making this video primarily for some of our mutual friends to see what fun we've been having. Now, I am in creative at the moment. Wait, let me get my view right. Because it's nighttime and there's a bunch of monsters out here. I don't mind fighting them, but hello, especially like that with my awesome sword. Look at this sword. Woo! And Mr. M made me. So let's take off into town. This is the spawn point, and I'm gonna walk you into Illyria. And it just looks so pretty at night. I wanted to leave it at night, but I didn't want to fight my way over and risk death. So we'll just scurry amongst the monsters. Here we have a sign to the village and a beautiful lit path that goes all the way up. Got a sword in my hand so I don't accidentally break anything since I'm in creative. And this, my friends, is Illyria. Our beacon is struggling to render there. Sorry about that. Probably because I'm not close enough. This white line here indicates where the beacon effects begin. So as I step into here, you'll see we have a pretty awesome beacon going on. Thank you, Mr. M, for doing that for us. We have the gate to the town here. It says, "Welcome to Illyria." Spawn town just ahead. Although the town has expanded and expanded to the point that we really don't need that sign anymore. This is the entrance to Benneth's evil lair. We'll go visit that in a little bit. Mr. M put up some nice fields for us. I don't think anyone's used them yet. Sea Dragon has made our hospital, so if you ever need healing potions or food or general attending to, Sea Dragon will come and give you a hand, or you can help yourself. And this, here I'll give you a little aerial view if I can manage to fly, is the town square. So the Gold Street is our main street, and then we have Purple Street, Red Street, Blue Street, and Brown Street. And as I sink back down to earth, I'll show you around a little bit. The very first thing we built besides the town square was the meeting house. This is Mr. M's, and I have to say I love this roof. I'm jealous of his roofing abilities. So here's our town hall and meeting house. And we do have it set up, crafting benches, ender chests, a little automatic smelting area, bunch of beds, and some chests. So if one of our friends is invited to, or asks us for an invite to join our whitelist, you can always set up here to start and have some way to get yourself set up. And then we have the Temple of Enchanting and Smithery, so that you can enchant your items and repair them. Again, if you're just starting out, we thought that would be kind of helpful. If we continue around Gold Street, we've got some houses here. This is Sea Dragon's Rainbow House with her creeper heads. Endermen are welcome if you dare. Prepare to die. And then she has a day spa. This was one of her first builds. I don't really know how to explain it. There's a bathtub up there. But it's lovely. And this is Jack the Firelord's house. As you can see, we all have mailboxes, so we haven't really been using the meeting house as was originally intended to have a place where we could put up notices for the server, that kind of thing. We've just been leaving each other mail instead. And Jack's house is not actually here. Jack's house is in the Nether, so we'll just go take a peek. Uh-oh, that's some bats that have been flying through. When you're in creative, you come out the wrong side. So let's hop up here and get off the soul sand. And this is Jack the Firelord's castle. Isn't finished. We pretty much just have a facade at this point, but I thought you'd like to see the front of it at any rate. Oh, ghasts. So we'll go back down by the Lake of Fire and exit back out into Jack's house. Excellent. Except that I can't fit through the door. What is wrong with me? I'm getting a bunch of lag because I'm recording, so that's messing me up. But as you can see, it's welcome to Jack's innocent-looking house, because it looks all sweet. And then it is the Castle of Doom. These are the Illyria town stables, which I built. There's instructions here if you pop that book out. But there's my horse. And I think currently we have 3 horses going in here. We have Taco, yeah, and Tornado. Yeah, thank you, Tornado. And my horse is Buttermilk. Because I'm a big nerd, and that was Dale Evans' horse. Dale Evans and Roy Rogers. Their horses were Trigger and Buttermilk. And this is the entrance to... Oh, why is it raining? I'm going to turn off the rain. To the Happy Funtime amusement park. So far, it has 2 rides. The largest corkscrew waterfall you have ever ridden. It is awesome. And the amazing pig bouncer that C invented. And I won't take the long way up, but I'll just, if I can. I can't even get on him because he's bouncing so much. There we go. And then, there you go. Alright. Let's get another view there. There we go. Bouncing on the pig bouncer. Most awesome. So let me get down off of this. Which I think is that. No? Oh, okay, yeah. If I wasn't in creative, then I would just fall into the pool. Jack and I are going to be working on a roller coaster somewhere over here, I think. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. We had intended to get this amusement park a little farther away from spawn, but this is fine. Because we actually run out of land here pretty quickly. I mean, we have this river that goes around, so. But there's still plenty of room in spawn. We're going to have to add some more streets and, actually probably can expand Purple Street quite a ways to help give us a little bit more room, because we do want to have, some of us have shops, and some of us want to have shops, and so we might need to make a high street, a commercial area to kind of move all that to, because if we do have other friends that want to join us on the server, they're going to need room here around spawn to have a house. This is Jack's store. Oh, wait, we missed C's store. I knew there was something we missed over here. Besides her little spa, she also has a clothing store. Taylor. Whoops. And she sells lovely dyed outfits. Some of which I have already purchased. Now we're getting to see it in the lovely daytime. Okay, and this is the mapping area that Mr. M spent so much time on. Really appreciate that. It takes forever. There's our town, and there's the railroad out to my house, and then you can see the railroad continues off, and the map doesn't go up far enough, but that's where Bennett's lair is, so we'll take a tour over there in a little bit. This is my house in town. Decided to go for a little modern action here. There's a house on a show that Jackson watches called Lab Rats that I so want to build their house, and I've never figured out how to do it. And this is the incredibly creative Casa de Mr. M. Now, wow. Over here is a command block, but he gave us another way to get to his other base, so I'll show it to you down here. So back over here, we have the Interstellar League Embassy Station, Illyria. Hello, lovely natives of this fine planet. We are an advanced people from a distant world stranded until we repair our star drive, and we invite you to visit our ship. Now, this teleportation station takes you to the most awesome spaceship. But since it's not finished, I don't want to spoil it. So we'll skip it for now. So it's not mine, it's Mr. M's, and I don't want to ruin it if... Oh, wait, I did forget one other building, speaking of that, because C made herself another building over here, so we'll just... Jack and C are our kids, and they have been having a lot of creative fun. Where is it? Oh, it's down here somewhere. Right, here we go. C has another little house over here, although I don't know if she's actually using it, but it's sort of Hobbit house action. That's what she was trying to create. Okay, in the interest of time, I'm going to fly. Come on. Come on, computer. Fly with me. Come fly with me. Come fly, let's fly away. Alright, so we were back on Brown Street, heading for the train station. This is the train to Trillion, Venice, and Points North, because I don't know what else might end up there at some point. I'm going to take you by train. I'm not going to talk over it because I know how loud the railroad is, but I'm going to take you by train to my house, and then we'll do a little editing chicanery, and I'll go back to Bennett's other amazing entrance to take you to Bennett's. Or maybe I'll take the train! It's very loud! And here's my house. I had originally intended to have like a front garden and maybe incorporate this hill in terms of, you know, like a beautiful walkway and some water things and stuff. But then the train system happened. It just, the way that spawn is, generally speaking, that direction over there, it just worked out that the easiest place to bring the train was right in front of the door. So, that's fine. So, this is my villa. I'll drop in and go in the front door. Show you around a little bit. Since this one's mine, I don't mind showing it off. There is new stone coming in the next update. I've already been playing the snapshot on my single player, and so I already know how it's going to go. And the actual update will come in May, and when that happens, this will get replaced with a polished granite floor, which looks like marble, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So, and this is the biggest item sorter I have ever built ever. I'm still working to try to fill it with all of its goodies. Upstairs, we have what is currently my bedroom for now. I don't know what I'm going to use that room for. And then I have rooms all the way around. I don't know what any of them are going to be used for at the moment, but it's just nice to have rooms. This one is Sea Dragons. She asked me if she could have a room here. I had plenty, so I said yes. She's moved in a little bit and has a kitty cat. I would get a kitty cat. Should get me some kitty cats. Speaking of which, we've been playing mostly in creative to get all these things built. I know for myself and Benneth, we both decided that we were just going to build our bases in creative and then go into survival and start really playing, having set up what we really wanted to set up. I don't know if the kids will ever stop playing in creative, and I don't know about Mr. M either. But this is set up, obviously, for doing survival, because what's the point of having an item sorter? What's the point of having items, for that matter, if you're in creative? Now, the question is, in fact, I'm going to give you the aerial view for the Mo, because really, you have to see this. This was a natural occurring thing in Minecraft, and Bennett just found it. And what it is, well, first of all, let me just go up to show you. It is the tallest mountain. I don't know why we don't have any clouds, but the cloud, it's actually above the cloud layer up here. And as he flew up to it and was like, "Ew, look at this crazy thing," he discovered that the entire inside of it was hollow. It's insanity. And so I really should be doing this at night. Hold on just a moment. To give you the full effect. There's really no good place to see this from, and we should probably consider that. Make some sort of observatory thing here. Whatever's below me. I don't know why it's not rendering. But this is Bennett's evil lair of doom. It's very evil-airy and doomish. Yeah, we need an observation tower over here or something so that you can look up at that. It's amazing. But now, through the power of editing, I'm going to take you 2 different ways. Well, I won't take you the train way. The train way, as you can see, goes from his house to my house. Since we're having render problems, I'll drop down a little bit. You can see the outline of my house there, so that's, yeah. From his house to my house, we have another train. But instead, I'm going to take you to the other amazing way to get into this place, so hang on a second. You know, I said hang on a second, which is ridiculous because you don't have to hang on. It's going to come right back. But I also thought you might want to see a nice aerial shot of where we just were on the railroad. And the amazing ravine. See, I'm just too high for any of this to render, really, given my settings. We have a ravine down there we haven't really done anything with. Water elevator to get down into it. Yes, hello, Mr. Zombie. And come down around here, past the hospital, past the farms, and down to Bennett's entrance. And as it says, walk directly to your doom. And the way you get in is to walk straight down at a steady pace. Boom. Ha. And you nearly fall off. And this teleports you to the very top. You might recognize the very top from the flying I just did a minute ago. There's the way down, but first I'm going to take you over to the amazing Beacon Temple. This isn't finished either, so I really probably shouldn't show you around completely, but I do want to show you just why he built this and why this is all happening. Is because in this amazing mountain, this great spire that just appeared, oh my goodness, you're probably getting sick, I'm getting sick. Oh, hello. Dummy. Let's see, where does this go? Oh, right, we have to go down here. And dummy, get out of here. No one likes you. Apologies if this makes you sick. It's making me a little sick, but it's okay. It'll all be worth it when we get to the bottom. Just close your eyes and I'll tell you when we get there. Maybe. Keep closing them. Keep closing them. Because I can't seem to find the bottom. Ah, here we go. Alright, the turning is over. And here is the hollow mountain. Can you believe that? Whoa! Whoops. Here, let me just show you. Without taking the stairs and everything. It goes all the way down in there. And actually, that waterfall takes you into a cave system. That was all naturally there. And it goes all the way up to here. Isn't this amazing? So he's been putting in this gorgeous chandelier system that he made look random and isn't. I hate doing random stuff, so he really found a good way around that. And these beautiful wool banners. Love them. So majestic. And he hasn't really finished it out. There's his little platform. So we haven't quite... He hasn't quite decided how everything else is going to go, but he just chips away at it over time. So now you can see we're on this platform. There's the train going around. There's a portal that I accidentally popped up in when I was trying to sync up Jack's portal to his base. And somewhere, and these command blocks take you, I think, back to town. I'm not entirely sure. And then up here, when we stopped the turning, we came out right there. But this platform, I believe, is the one from which, yes, I can see my house from here. So he looks down on me in disdain. He can see me better because his render distance is longer. Whee! Alright. Well, it's not all just silly building, although, goodness knows, we have a good time with that. Sometimes, oh wait, sometimes we actually do a little caving and a little fighting, like so. Here comes a creeper. Now, one of the interesting things, if you know... Aha, see? If you know anything about Minecraft, you know that those creepers should blow big holes in the environment, but there's a cheat code to keep that from happening, and we have that turned on, as well as keeping inventory, so you don't lose your stuff when you die, because we're big cheaters. Because we're casual players, and we have enough stress in our lives without having to worry about our buildings being blown up. Well, that was exciting. Can I get my goodies, please? Really? 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 Thank you. I want my goodies. I know. You're gonna start shooting at me. I get it. I get what you're about. Ooh, there's another witch up there. I should get out of this place of doom. Go into my perfectly nice house, which still needs windows all around the backside because it's really ugly without them. But there's your little tour of Illyria. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll bring you some updates as we continue to have some fun and build more stuff. In the meantime, this is Trillion Swan with an arrow in my head, a la Steve Martin, saying good night.